Well, a big celebration is in the works for the Army's 250th, which also happens to be President Trump's 79th birthday. The plan, a grand military parade in Washington. ABC News is confirming the event could include more than 6,600 soldiers, at least 150 vehicles, 50 helicopters, and some Army vans. Now, during Trump's first presidential term, he proposed having a parade after seeing one in France on Bastille Day in 2017. ABC News senior national policy reporter Ann Flaherty joins me now for more. And what more do we know about this?
Yeah, Eva, as you mentioned, 6,600 personnel. Most of them would actually be marching in this parade. We are told at this hour that every division within the Army will participate in this parade. It's going to be a huge lift. And all of this, though, you should know, is only if it's approved. So we've spoken with officials this morning who say, look, we haven't gotten the green light on this. We don't know if it's actually going to happen. I know a lot of Americans at home are thinking, that sounds like a lot of fun. I might want to book a trip to Washington, D.C. It's a, crush time for a lot of the tourists coming to D.C. June 14th is the date that they're looking at. But they say, right now, we don't even have a cost estimate on this. We don't know if it's going to happen. But if it is, it's going to be very, very big.
What's the reaction been to hearing this plan?
So I think you have to realize the backdrop against all of this is that we're talking about potential Medicaid cuts. That's what Democrats are accusing Republicans of considering right now. You're also looking at a budget that would potentially cut things like health care. So Republicans Against Trump is an organization that says, OK, so you're actually talking about getting rid of cancer research programs, but you're going to be spending millions of dollars on a parade that they say there's no doubt it would be honoring President Trump. As you mentioned, it happens to fall on his birthday. Of course, the Army has been planning this for over a year now, this celebration of their 250th. I will say, though, the initial plans looked a lot more like a festival, maybe a fitness expo, some stationary vehicles on the mall. It has blown up considerably since then. Again, we don't know what the cost is, so we don't know if it will actually happen. But, a lot of people looking at this and saying, this is what dictators do. A lot of Trump's critics saying he's having a parade not to honor veterans, not to honor the military, but to honor himself.
Ann Flaherty, thank you so much.